Good morning. I have Amazon update. The time is 11:31 Pacific Standard Time. It is 5/31/2018, the last trading day of May. And Amazon went up to 1635. Now, let me just caution you on one thing. You need to understand one thing. You need to understand that 52-week high was 1638. And when was that? That was 4/27/2018. There's the gap. This is a daily. It consolidated. The earnings came up. They had gapped. These trend lines are very important. 1635 is the intraday high. The 52-week high on Amazon, like I said, is right around 1638, and it is. So basically, when you take this high right here and you take where that low was, so if you take that and you shoot that right up there, that's this diagonal line is going to be resistance no matter what. So we're very close to making a 52-week high. I have Amazon right here in front of your face. You can see it. Now, Amazon's had 137 highs and 11 lows. 1635 is a high. The low was 1621. And that's when you had to get in because it held that as that support level, and then we ran straight up. Now, there's $123 million going into Amazon. So I'm going to go on pause. Then I'm going to pull up the call options again on Amazon and get this done. And just remember, the time stamp is 11:30. That is the time right here that Amazon is trying to make 52-week highs. So when you do launch the live trade, you got to remember what the date and the time was, 11:35 a.m., 5/31/2018. We did not take out that high, and we didn't. So, but you can see here on the daily, it's been basing. And now when we go over here to horizontal, here's what it is. I'm going to draw a trend line right here. So let me take that one out. So I want you to see this. This is a rising daily wedge, and it's getting into the apex. Now, what will happen? Either we're going to pop up, or we're going to pop down. It's going to happen either that way up and or that way. The ranges from that last low in this diagonal line, there's that 52-week high horizontal. And one of two things are happening. Either you're going to pop up, make 52-week highs, or you're going to drop with the rest of the market. So all the exchanges are down. The volatility is huge. The S&P is down like I told the world. Now, get in the free 5-day trial. That's the daily analysis there. And now I'm going to pull up the contracts. Here's what I have. I have Amazon weekly chart, January 8th. That was a 1615 call that we had bought, and we're selling into it. And we always sell into it. And I'll tell you why. Because the reason is when you take a look that these contracts were $4.50. And now you're at the high up here at $22. So basically what I'm going to do is tell you that Amazon will go negative on the day. And it will. And it doesn't matter because I'm going to show the 1635 puts. But before I do that, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to the 615. I'm going to let you see what it is. Those options were $11 on the morning on the 615, January 8 weekly expiration. They shot up to 21.30, and now they're going to go back down, and we sold it. That is the bid and ask in Amazon. This here is where we peaked on those calls. And what we're telling you is if you don't, listen, we sell into the highs and then we get back in. We could care less. Other than we're going to show you now the 1635 put option on the put option chart right here before you and everybody else. So Here is the time that we look at buying, and we have already bought some. And you can see here, I will pull this down. This is the very lowest price that we've ever had on the 1635 put. The low was $6.70, and we pounded it, and we got in, and we did. And this is a 1635 put chart versus the 615 call chart. 99% of the people never even seen a call or put chart. And they want to trade options based on what? Based on their fantasies. Based on their what ifs. Period. So, we hit the low, and that's the time that we're buying Amazon. And here you can see the call side was 2130. You can see right here on the 1635, Amazon did not make a 52-week high, but here they are, 670 on the low. And this is the 1635 put, 449 contracts traded. This will expire Friday. And the reason why we're trading this one is because we can really sling it in and out on the weekly options expiration. Nonetheless, Amazon did not make a 52-week high, and now it's selling off the highs, only up 228. It doesn't matter what high, it goes down. And this is going to go negative. And the Dow is down 269. All indexes are tanking. And it's time, like I said, the 1635 put are paying money. This is the put chart right here. 1635 put. It went straight down. It's wholesale. So that's the update, and that's what we're doing. The time is 11:40 a.m., 5:31. So when you're watching the view, stay in reality to what the time zone was doing and why we're buying the 1635 put.